According to reports, Jim Jones startled fans and insiders by responding to the circulating claims with a direct and unvarnished denial. Sources familiar with the matter claim that his assertion, "Y'all doing too much," it wasn't just a casual comment. It expresses intense annoyance at the incessant rumors, and misunderstanding that surrounded him. Jim's denial, according to friends, follows weeks of social media mania, public remarks and rumors that presented a picture that was very different from the truth. According to insiders, the rumors in question pertain to both personal and professional issues, with stories that purportedly misrepresented events circulating on several platforms. Its goals, according to Jim Jones' direct answer sources, were to correct the record, regain command of the story, and resist what he perceives to be overblown assertions. Friends stress that his annoyance is caused by the emotional and social costs of enduring continuous public scrutiny in addition to deception. According to social media erupted after his denial, with supporters doubting his motivations, disputing the veracity of his claims, and speculating on the true reason for the denial. According to sources, this reaction might have changed the discourse as fans, commentators, and insiders reevaluate their presumptions and attempt to distinguish fact from fiction. Jim's friends emphasize that his viewpoint provides understanding of the pressures of leading a public life, where personal experiences are frequently turned into stories that become viral. Insiders claim that this denial emphasizes Jim Jones' annoyance as well as the intricate intersection of public opinion, perception, and fame. Fans and followers are keeping a careful eye on the story as it develops. I wonder if this denial will stop, conjecture, or whether further information will come to light. Jim Jones has apparently now spoken out, offering a resolute and unyielding denial in reaction to the controversy, keeping the dialogue lively and unpredictable. Weeks of circulating rumors that have gone viral on social media. According to friends and people close to him, he said, "Y'all doing too much," represents more than just a passing annoyance. It's a response to the ongoing deception, conjecture, and unrelenting scrutiny he's encountered. According to sources, for Jim, the rumors weren't just idle chatter. He had to confront them since they had an impact on his public character, career pursuits, and personal life. Insiders claim that after a string of public appearances, speculation started to circulate. Due to misreadings or manipulations of interviews and social media posts, fans and commentators created stories that were far from accurate, out in touch with reality. According to Jim's close friends, these rumors create needless stress and conjecture because they touch on both personal and professional TIs. According to sources, the untrue stories became more prevalent over time, resulting in a stressful situation that made Jim react bluntly and unvarnishedly. Insiders show that he purposefully planned his denial in order to maintain control over the story without intensifying the confrontation. Friends talk about a man who is sick of hearing rumors, and the public conversation about his life is dominated by exaggerations. Sources suggest that Jim's direct strategy reflects his wish to recover the truth while remaining composed in the face of intense public scrutiny. Despite its simplicity, the statement conveys a weight of authority that, according to insiders, only someone with integrity and first-hand experience could command. The reaction of social media to his denial was strong and instantaneous. Fans, influencers, and media figures analyzed his remarks, discussing their meaning, tone, and purpose, according to sources. While some were relieved and applauded for his openness, others were doubtful, wondering whether the denial was hiding more than it was disclosing. Friends stressed that every speech is amplified by the public's infatuation with Jim Jones' personal life and work, which turns any answer into a viral event in and of itself. Additionally, insiders indicate that the denial is important because of its timing as well as its directness. Friends clarified that it was a calculated move to confront the rumors now after they had been building for weeks. Decision intended to rein in public opinion and stop more conjecture. According to sources, timing is important in celebrity relationships because mistakes or delays can result in more misunderstanding and intensification. According to reports, Jim decided to react in public in an effort to stop more dramatic stories from gaining traction. Friends also note that the persistent rumors affected their personal relationships in addition to public view. According to sources, that the talk caused strain behind the scenes by causing miscommunications and misunderstandings with intimate friends, family, and collaborators. Insiders emphasized that dealing with the rumors were required to stabilize relationships that had been stressed by conjecture and misunderstanding, as well as to explain the public narrative. Additionally, the professional ramifications were allegedly influenced Jim Jones' choice to come forward. According to the rapper's close friends, business associates and partners were worried about the potential impact of false information, chances, public appearances, and endorsements. According to sources, the denial was made in part to maintain professional credibility, making sure that lying would not jeopardize current or upcoming endeavors. According to sources, the combination of his personal and professional interests gave his public answer more weight. Jim's close associates characterize him as assured but circumspect, conscious of the possible repercussions of any utterance. According to his friends, he carefully thought out the timing and language of his reaction, striking a balance between the necessity of speaking his truth and the possibility of escalating drama. Insiders claim that this methodical technique demonstrates his understanding of how celebrity narratives develop in real time, specifically in the social media era, where even small remarks have the potential to go viral and have significant repercussions. Friends and insiders' emotional reactions show that Jim's dial made some people feel relieved while also igniting others' skepticism and curiosity. The immediate aftermath, according to sources, entailed heated debates, conjecture, and analysis among followers and close associates in an effort to distinguish fact from fiction. According to friends, this degree of attention highlights the potent relationship between public intrigue, rumors, and stardom, demonstrating how easily stories can get out of control and the significance of maintaining control. One's own narrative. Although the denial addresses some of the rumors, insiders stress that there are still many unanswered questions. Friends observe that the general public is still in need of additional explanation, background information, and insider knowledge, according to sources. The drama that is developing will continue to garner attention with further declarations, responses. Several updates that are sure to surface as fans and insiders keep a close eye on the situation. Sources emphasize at the end of Part 1 that Jim Jones' statement is a turning point in the ongoing story. Friends point out that by confronting the accusations head-on, his denial is a calculated tactic to control public opinion as well as a personal declaration of truth. According to reports, Jim wants to regain control over his story, mend connections, and lessen the possibility of negative consequences from spreading false information. According to insiders, the next several days will be crucial as responses take shape and his denial starts to have wider repercussions in both personal and professional spheres. According to reports, Jim Jones' denial caused a stir on social media among pals, with insiders reporting a swift and fierce response from industry watchers, fans, and commentators. "Y'all doing too much," according to sources, not only expressed his annoyance but prompted fresh conjecture over the rumors themselves as well. Insiders claim that this reaction highlights the particular difficulties encountered when viewers attempted to determine what sparked such a significant public response by well-known celebrities, where even denials can spark discussion, controversy, and more investigation. Jim Jones's intimate associates claim that the denial has ramifications for both personal and professional life. Personal ties with close friends, family, and co-workers were said to have suffered as a result of the rumors, resulting in behind the scenes, there is tension and miscommunication. According to sources, the public denial was meant to relieve some of this strain by re-establishing clarity and reclaiming authority over stories that had already gotten out of control. Insiders claim that by confronting the accusations head-on, Jim sought to dispel false information and restore his reputation among his acquaintances. Best. According to reports, the stakes were equally high on a professional level. According to friends, continuing rumors and deception may have put present and upcoming initiatives at risk, commercial endeavors and partnerships. According to sources, whether the denial was partial, calculated, or a prelude to disclosing additional information, the entertainment industry functions on perception. Friends who are familiar with the circumstances explain this response is common in well-known celebrity dramas when viewers are engrossed in every detail of the dialogue. According to insiders, the rejection has also sparked private conversations amongst the people that were directly involved in the rumors. According to sources, behind-the-scenes friendships have involved nasty confrontations, personal discussions, and clarifications. Colleagues and family had to deal with the emotional fallout. According to reports, some of these exchanges aim to clear up misconceptions, while others heighten tensions, demonstrating how difficult it is to manage relationships when they are being watched by the public. Friends take note, this behind-the-scenes behavior frequently reflects the ferocity of public speculation, showing how denials and rumors can have an impact on online platforms and personal networks. According to reports, Jim Jones' response's timing was crucial in forming the story. According to sources, tackling the rumors after they had gathered traction was a calculated action intended to stop the situation from getting worse and provide insiders and the general public clarity. His close friends observe that timing is crucial, taking into account celebrity dynamics, where hurried reactions can be misconstrued and delays can worsen false information. By releasing Akasha's insiders claim that Jim skillfully struck a compromise between the demands of public attention and the necessity for transparency by phrasing his denial at the appropriate time. The denial has elicited similarly layered emotional reactions. Friends report feeling a mixture of relief, cynicism, and increased interest in the situation. According to sources, the statement both validates and refutes presumptions, igniting interest in the initial rumors and inspiring more conversation. Insiders, however, say that Jim's closest friends and family suffer a more complex response, acknowledging the purpose of the denial but juggling lingering worries about reputation, relationships, and trust. According to reports, the denial also highlighted the difficulties of being in the spotlight. Insiders and allies emphasize that for well-known people like Jim Jones, even private affairs can easily become into public spectacles. All posts, comments, and interactions are subject to misinformation, and misunderstandings can spread quickly. According to sources, the emotional stakes are raised in this setting, making simple denials both essential and dangerous. It's difficult to strike a balance between speaking the truth and preventing things from getting worse. Additionally, insiders see that Jim's reaction shows that these dynamics are understood. Insiders further disclose that although the denial is simple, it can be a component of a larger plan to control public opinion. According to Jim's close friends, managing the narrative necessitates paying close attention to both the content of the speech and the setting in which it is given. According to sources, this tactic is especially crucial at a time when social media magnifies everything that is said, providing a resounding, authoritative denial that turns even insignificant comments into talking points that go viral. According to reports, Jim intended to strengthen his credibility and avert more rumors. Sources stress that the denial has turned into a crucial point in the ongoing story as Part 2 comes to a close. While it clearly addresses the rumors, friends point out that it also lays the groundwork for future events. Whether by further explanation, confidential discussions, or insiders emphasize in future public remarks that the effects of this denial go beyond the initial reactions, including relationships, attitudes, and professional considerations. The narrative stays changing with fans. Every action is being attentively watched by spectators and insiders to see what the following chapter might bring. In the end, Jim Jones' remark highlights the difficulties of being a celebrity where intersections exist between professional stakes, interpersonal TIs, and public perception. Insiders and friends emphasize that squelching rumors, controlling criticism, and standing up for what's right calls for planning, endurance, and emotional fortitude. According to sources, the next few weeks will be crucial in deciding how the story develops, how relationships settle down, and how the public's perspective changes in reaction to Jim Jones's public denial and any subsequent events. According to insiders, according to reports, the situation worsened in unexpected ways. According to sources, his post "Y'all doing too much" went viral. The repercussions went well beyond social media, impacting professional endeavors, interpersonal relationships, and the public discourse at large. Jim's close friends highlighted that the denial was intended to exercise authority in a setting where rumors have the potential to quickly get out of hand and take on a life of their own, in addition to correcting the record. Insiders claim that the rumors that led to this denial were complex, encompassing both personal and professional relationships. Friends gave examples of situations where misunderstandings, miscommunications, tension, and miscommunication were caused by overexposure. According to reports, Jim's answer was well considered in order to address these falsehoods without intensifying the conflict. According to friends, he wanted to minimize more backlash while restoring credibility and clarity by addressing the rumors head-on. The response on social media was instantaneous and powerful. Fans, influencers, and analysts analyzed every detail of Jim's reaction, arguing over tone, purpose, and subtext, according to sources. While some expressed relief and support and commended the rapper for being so forthright, others conjectured that the denial might conceal more nuanced facts or portend additional revelations in the future. According to friends familiar with the matter, this degree of scrutiny is common for well-known people whose every word is magnified, disseminated, and examined on a myriad of platforms. According to insiders, the denial had a significant negative effect on interpersonal connections. According to sources, there have been several private discussions, reconciliations, and conflicts between friends, relatives, and partners. Friends observe that the emotional stakes were high as individuals close to Jim struggled to comprehend the ramifications of both the rumors and his public announcement. With loyalty and trust being put to the test with every, there were also important professional ramifications from the contact being closely examined in the light of public opinion. Jim's close friends disclosed their support for that endeavor, and how the denial was viewed by the public may have an impact on business relationships. According to sources, participants and stakeholders kept a careful eye on the situation, assessing how it was developing. Future prospects, collaborations, and reputations may all be impacted by narrative. According to reports, Jim's precise wording and calculated timing were intended to reduce danger and safeguard his interests, both personally and professionally. Additionally, insiders stress that the denial illuminates the stresses of being in the spotlight. According to sources, even private issues might turn into false information and headlines can spread quickly. Jim's friends emphasize that it takes ongoing attention to detail to manage public opinion while upholding one's integrity, as well as strategic thinking. Although the denial is simple, it is a part of a larger attempt to manage the flow of the story and prevent conjecture from taking over the discussion. The denial has elicited multi-layered and intricate emotional reactions. Insiders claim that Jim's statement gave some followers and onlookers a sense of validation and comfort. Others, however, are still doubtful, wondering what information was omitted or what new details would become apparent. Friends with knowledge of the situation emphasize that in high-profile situations when public personalities must simultaneously manage support and scrutiny, this dual reaction is typical. The timing of Jim Jones' denial was crucial, according to insiders. According to pals, he was able to stop more rumors and take control of the story by responding to them after they had gathered traction. According to sources, strategic timing is crucial in celebrity situations when tardiness or ill-timed reactions might worsen false information and cause further difficulties. By reacting at the precise moment, Jim allegedly aimed to control emotions, establish clarity, and prevent more issues. Private talks are said to go on behind the scenes. Close friends, the rapper recounts a flurry of discussions meant to clear up misconceptions, regain trust, and assess the effects of the public denial. According to sources, these, even though they are private, interactions have a crucial role in determining the wider consequences and maintaining connections, both personal and professional. The amalgamation of public insiders point out that the intricate web created by visibility and private discussion necessitates careful consideration and deliberate decision-making. According to insiders, even if Jim Jones, although the story is far from complete, denial addressed important portions of the rumors. According to friends, the story that is developing will keep changing as responses, new developments, and clarifications appear. According to sources, this flexibility maintains interest among fans and onlookers, guaranteeing that the discussion continues and that public opinion is still being formed in real time. The strength of C is highlighted by the continuous attention. Sources claim that the denial sheds light on Jim Jones as well. Strategy for resolving disputes. Friends characterize him as someone who issues a direct and forceful denial after thoroughly weighing the emotional, social, and professional ramifications of every comment, according to reports. He strikes a balance between the necessity of speaking the truth and the possible effects on relationships and enterprises. According to insiders, this strategy shows a thorough comprehension of how tales transpire in a world driven by social media and extremely linked. Insiders emphasize that the effects of Jim Jones' statement will be felt in a variety of ways as Part 3 comes to an end. Friends point out that it affects both public perception and behind-the-scenes dynamics, addressing urgent rumors while also laying the groundwork for future developments. According to sources, managing the lingering ripple effects requires a trifecta of emotional resilience, clear messaging, and intelligent timing. Admirers and both insiders are keeping a tight eye on things, waiting for more information, responses, and possible changes to the story. In the end, Jim Jones' denial tale highlights the intricacies of celebrity life, where personal connections, professional stakes, and public perception all interact. According to sources, controlling rumors calls for strategic communication, emotional fortitude, and timing and audience response understanding. His friends stress that although denials can stop rumors, they also draw attention, which leads to a constant juggling act between influence, perception, and truth. The next several days will show if the statement effectively stops the rumors or if the discussion will keep changing, putting spectators and fans on edge. This instance demonstrates how a single statement can change narratives and emphasizes the fragile relationship between celebrity, scrutiny, and individual agency, impact connections, and mold reputations. Jim Jones' denial, according to insiders, is not limited to a single rumor. It represents a larger method for handling the demands of a high-profile life under continual public scrutiny, preserving credibility and controlling visibility. Jim Jones. According to reports, a recent denial sparked heated conversations, fan reactions, and fierce debates on social media. According to friends and insiders, his direct remark, "Y'all doing too much," wasn't merely a lighthearted comment. Rather, it conveyed genuine annoyance after weeks of unrestrained conjecture, false information, and misunderstandings of both private and professional affairs. Sources claim that the denial was required to set the record straight and exert control over public opinion, indicating that the rumors had spread far enough. The fallout from his remarks apparently caused both fans and industry insiders to feel a mixture of relief, curiosity, and mistrust. According to sources, whilst some commended his openness and honesty, others wondered if the denial was deliberate, partial, or if it was allowing for more discoveries. Jim's friends observe that this response is common in the world of celebrities, where any declaration, even a denial, can lead to fresh rounds of conjecture and debate. According to insiders, the denial has repercussions beyond of social media. Interpersonal connections, teamwork, and professional endeavors were all said to have been impacted by the gossip. His comment serves as a request for clarification as well as a precaution. Friends emphasize that handling public scrutiny while dealing with false information requires careful consideration, and Jim's strategy shows consideration for impact, language, and timing. Given the circumstances, according to insiders, the public should anticipate further responses, explanations, and advancements as the situation develops. Observers and fans stay attentive, scrutinizing each post, remark, and answer. Jim Jones' denial emphasizes the difficulties of navigating notoriety, perception, and individual initiative while demonstrating how one sentence may change stories and sway public opinion comprehension. Keep checking back for more develops, since the narrative is far from every new detail could be altered. Everything fans believed to be true believed they were aware.